I wonder what they're like.
From our viewpoint, Professor, they're either suprahuman or subhuman.
Hello out there in the YouTubeverse, it is Max, and I am back at ya with another one of these drafts here on MTG Arena. Big thanks to all of you who are hanging out with me. Appreciate all of you out there in the YouTubeverse. We are here drafting, and right now in Lorcana Land, things are nuts. So I am going to hide doing one of the things I enjoy the most, which is some Magic drafts. So here with you, drafting Tarkir Dragonstorm, not doing the Alchemy draft. Though, look behind the curtain, I accidentally recorded one of those before this, but it had an audio issue. So it wasn't too bad. Ended up 6-3. Not the worst. I'm not a big fan of the Alchemy cards. I just feel like it adds more bombs into Limited, and I'm not the biggest fan of, like, more bombs in my Limited. There's already enough bombs in this set that, don't really like adding the prospect of more incoming, so we're just going to do the good old, as it were. I like the Guardian a lot. I like the Shrine Keeper a lot. I like the Globe a lot. The Warden's strong. It's that kind of like, do you have the removal test, which is nice in mono color. There's a Molten Exhale in this pack as well. Man, there's a lot to like in this pack. Could definitely consider the Globe and trying to see if one of these wheel. It just seems very unlikely that one of these two strong dragons wheel. Molten Exhale is probably the safest pick here. I think I'm going to start there. Sucks to have two dragons go plus a Globe. But we could set ourselves up for a lot of different avenues with the Exhale take here. Next, I'm going to take Teeming Dragonstorm because this card's absurd. Another dragon going around and another Dragonstorm going around. Evolving Wilds, Jungle Hollow, both in this pack. But Exhale into Dragonstorm's pretty nice. We'll see how things go. It's going to be a weird draft, to be sure, considering we took an Exhale and a Dragonstorm. And we've passed a pack with two dragons and a pack with another dragon, like above common rarity dragons. A lot to be concerned about. We like living on the edge. Okay, Vanguard's really good. Pack Beast is really good. Island Dragon's really good. That goes the best, obviously, with our Dragonstorm and our Molten Exhale. It puts us in the most likely camp to be a soup. I'm okay with soup. I like it a little bit better than just like the Boros stylings, which has kind of taken over a lot of the Limited in this particular set. It's become kind of Boros Mardu is top of the heap. There's other things you can certainly draft, like this Dragonstorm style deck is really cool to draft. We'll see if we end up wheeling that Dragon Globe out of the first pack. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Could go any which way. There's the Cliffs here, which looks like it's probably one of the better pickups. I do like the Monastery a lot, and the Appraiser I like a good deal as well. There's a Boulderborn Dragon we could take in the hopes that we maybe get a Forecaster as well. Oh, I think I want to just take the land, right? Dog Monk. This is a tricky one. I like the removal as well. Unconditional removal, super solid. Yeah, I'll take the removal because I'm pretty incentivized to want to play this Dragonstorm. Wow, Battle Crier is quite good. Could take Rugged Highlands here. It's likely what I'm going to do. Shock Brigade is solid. We could backdoor our way into Oops Boros. We'll take the Highlands from here and just see how things develop, trying to stay open. Probably just take the Dragon here over the Scoured Barrens. The next closest would be something like the Tiger. Thornwood Falls is a nice pickup to follow up the Rugged Highlands. There's a Piercing Exhale in this pack, as well as a Roamer's Routine, which are both very good, but I'm just going to take the land. It gives us the most fixing. It's a late Vanguard. It's a pretty good card. Yeah, I'll take that. It's fine. It's a solid card. 3/2. When it enters or attacks, endure 2. Not bad. Can get a game over relatively powerfully and quickly. Jeskai Monument. This was our pack 1. We have a Snakeskin Veil. A Teamer Devotee is pretty important. Jeskai Monument is also solid to help fix our mana. I'm going to take the Devotee just because it's cheap and able to block. Now we have the Evolving Wilds. Take that over any of the other. The Jungle Hollow also tempting, but right now we just don't have black, and the Evolving Wilds would still let us get a swamp if we decide to go in that direction. I like the Resolve a little bit better. That's definitely a playable card. With the Destroy Creature with Flying is a nice addition. Wait, no packs. It's like the most boring content you can watch right now. But we are here every single Thursday on YouTube. Do a little plug action at you. Appreciate you being here for real, for real. I'll just take another Dragon. I doubt it. I'd play 2. Maybe if I got a Forecaster, I'd consider like 2 and a Globe or something. But so far we have 2 Dragons, 3 if we really want it. Take the Sentinel if we're a suit. Okay, get inside good, please. The Songcrafter Mage is very good. The Mammoth Bellow is very good. I don't think there's anything better than the Mammoth Bellow. Like, right now, we just don't have enough good instants and sorceries to warrant using the Songcrafter Mage. But this card on its own is just a strong card. So we'll take the Mammoth Bellow here. Leave this out for now. We'll see if we end up on a total bust of a deck. Shrieker. Feral's probably a little bit safer of a pick if we want our deck to function. Like right now, we're like everything but black, so putting in the Shrieker is not the most enticing thing to be doing here. So I think we take the Feral over that. Piercing Stormbrood, again, not black. Not black. Just getting punished for not being black here. We have an Auspicious Exhale. I'm leaning towards that. I do like both of these dragons. I think they're both pretty solid. Especially the Shrieker has been very good for me in the past. It's just a difficult card to cast. Right now, we don't really... We are kind of heavy red-white. So there is that. It's splashing the black. We'll see if one of these wheel or somebody snatches them both up. Should I just be playing the Rally the Monastery? I'll take the Exhale. We'll take the cheaper one. Late Nomad Outpost. I like the Stormbrood's fine. Like, it's an early play, end at play in the mid-game. So I'll probably take that over the Outpost. The Outpost would help me if any of the Sonic Shriekers wheel, so maybe that truly is the right pick. How many dragons am I at? right now. 3. I'll take the Outpost and just caution myself towards the better mana. Like, just seems like a better chance of that being good for me. If everything else falls apart, at least I can cast my spells. We'll take the Dismal Backwater, just shoring up that black splash. There's an Encroaching Dragonstorm. We're 100% taking that over an Armament Dragon. Unfortunately, over a Channeled Dragonfire as well. But this Encroaching Dragonstorm can help as long as we start shoring up the top end. Not necessarily looking to do that, but we'll take another Feral. Tranquil Cove here, probably the pickup. Not a whole lot else going for us here. 6 lands so far, so we've got 12 playables. We can always move this Boulderborn and Resolve in if we need to do so. And that kind of means that we want to lean on green a little bit more than we have been, most likely, to fix our mana. Can take the Devotee if we want it as just a 2-drop. That could potentially fix. It's not the best fixing ever, but it's something. If we don't have to play it, great. The Sentinel might end up making the deck as well. We have enough dragons where that might be reasonable to use. Scoured Barrens probably... the Brigade is good, but we're so light on black. Like, that's really just trying to make that a splash for us if we can help it. But we're a mana situation looking good outside of being able to fix for greens specifically. Like, we have Falls and a Highlands, both of which we picked up pretty early, fixing for our green to get this Encroaching Dragonstorm up and running. Right now we have Teeming and Encroaching Dragonstorms going on. Looks like we have to wait for people to make a lot of choices. I'm all for being intentional with the draft. I mean, I'm explaining why I'm taking what I'm taking, at least kind of half-assedly, hopefully. And I'm still feel like I'm picking way faster than everybody else. Or at least than 2 people at this pod, for sure. We'll just take the Bell Ringer. We might end up just being like Splash Blue. Like, if I just drop this Teamer Devotee, we look like we're like this really weird Naya deck. This is probably fine. Like, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Rather not play that card if I can help it. Just not what we're about. Rewards haste. I think the Shrine Keeper's better. The Gold Keeper's really good as well. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a treasure token. We're just not doing a lot of that. I like the Stormbrood the best, I think. 4/5 flyer is good, but it's basically a 4/5 flyer with no text. The Shrine Keeper is good. Like, if it hits, it's very good. I think we'll just take the Counterspell plus a dragon. I think we're in a position of kind of weakness, and I think that pick kind of helps illustrate that a little bit. Or I would hope that, like, we just need to be able to do things at all points in the game. We're kind of missing a lot of key pieces across the board. We could take another Stormbrood. We could take a Detainment. We're going to pick up another Dragonstorm, if possible. Could take a Windscarred Crag. That might just be the best take here. Though the removal is very tempting. I'm going to take the removal and hope to wheel the Crag. It's thin, but I mean, I have so many lands deep that I'm risking not making playables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we still need 7 more cards. And I'd really rather not play a lot of what's going on in my sideboard if I can help it. As a late turtle, this card's very good. Dragon's Prey is really good, but we're, again, like, we're not even set up to, like, we don't even have to, actually, in theory, we could drop this. So we're just not playing a lot. We have a Mammoth Bellow in blue. Otherwise, we're kind of like in this Naya wedge that doesn't exist. This is double blue, but we have a decent amount of blue fixing. I think this card's just good enough it can get us back into a game that we're behind in. And there's an Eshki. This card's very good. See if there's anything. There's another Island Dragon, which is solid, but we just don't have a lot of payoffs outside of the Dragonstorms. I'm going to say the Dragonstorms are strong enough that it's worth us doing this. Likely not going to get another Dragonstorm or a Forecaster the rest of the time. This pack not really doing it. There's so little going on here. I'll take the Tranquil Cove. It'll shore up our mana situation. Thornwood Falls is probably the take now. There's just a black dragon, but I really don't want to go... Like, I don't want to splash that particular card. It's just pretty weak. Windscarred Crag is a potential take. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. Definitely on the cusp of just not having a playable deck. Let's take another champion. Swiftwater Cliffs, can't really consider that at this juncture. Might just have to take the Procession here. Could be the Serpent. We'll take the Serpent. Just make it a tempo card. Not much for us here. We'll just take the 4-drop that is big. None of this is playable for us, really. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. So it looks like we'll make the playables. We're just not going to really... It's going to be hard for this deck to function smoothly. Where are we at with colors? Blue, green, and then red, and then finally white. White's our lowest represented color. Yeah. Okay. White, unfortunately, one of our most important colors. So it's going to be a tricky deck to build. Do think we need a lot of 2s and 3s, so likely a 4 is going to get cut. I mean, maybe we can live without the Lancer, because we have a bunch of dragons just in general. I don't want to cut an Exhale ever. Like, all our removal's white and red, so... Boulderborn Dragon isn't doing a lot for us, but maybe just bounce. Maybe the synergy is enough, considering the power level of our cards are overall so low. Man, this Storm Shell is going to be so hard to cast. It feels like that's almost the take. I mean, we have a little bit of fixing. Just a little bit of fixing for it. The Bellringer looks like the weakest card full stop. So I guess we just do that and call it soup. It's a soup. See what we can soup up. It's not... The soup up is to generally make better, and that is definitely not what this deck's doing. A 4-color Brine. A 4-color Muck. It's like that multicolored Muck. For all you newer Pokemon appreciators. I mean, it's got a 2-drop in it. It's got removal for a flyer natively. And it has a card it can play long term, so... I mean, for those reasons, it checks enough boxes that I'm not going to toss it back. Okay. I think we'll just pass here. We have the ability to use the island dragons. Yucky. Yeah, I need to find a white source pretty badly. The Devotee fix is pretty one. Good old Devotee. Still need to make a land drop on this next turn if possible. May have to feral if not. Try to hold up the Stormbird counter. Get our entertainment. Yucky. Mega Punch. The fact we still haven't drawn another land after that is impressively bad. I don't think there's much we can do here. Like, we just have to hope to catch them off guard or something. We can use the Pack Beast. We can blow up the Pack Beast with the Exhale. The Exhale's not big enough. Not much we can really do here. Okay, the dragon that taps is a little bit like a time walk for us here. The problem is we can't double spell, and that's killer. I think we just have to play something big. Try to set up the, because, like, here they really don't get the big pump. Yuck. Okay. We're still going to draw a card. Yeah, they're just doing way better than us in terms of smoothness. Like, we're double Thornwood Falls and 3 mountains. Like, are just what we've seen is so anemic. And, like, we just cannot double spell. Like, we just haven't been able to double spell the entire time. I'm not gonna keep playing, like, this is just absurd. Like, there's just not much to analyze there. It's just kind of we got magicked. I mean, our deck is already precarious, and then trying to... I mean, but that's the reason why these Mardu decks are doing so good, especially the base white-red Mardu decks are doing so well in the format. It's just because they prey on the decks that are trying to take time to build a mana base. So we're already precarious, and our quality of card is so low. Like, we just don't have a lot. Like, here, again, like, situation's not great. We're going to have to look for a blue and hope to find a third land. I mean, we have the Feral that can help us discard to draw, so there's something to that. It's just such a low chance that we do anything. So this is where we need another land. We did not draw one. So we're going to have to do this. I think it's probably just going to be the Ice Ridge Serpent. We have a ton of 5s that are better than it in our hand. I think we just run out the champion here. Let's just play a tap land. And then next turn we can play the Storm Shell on time, which is really nice. I think I'm willing to just trade for the Pummeler here with the Storm Shell out. Like, I'm just trying to buy myself time. I do not want to play against my Storm Shell. That is the best this deck will look. Keep using our Feral for land advantage. Goes first. I mean, I can't complain about the mana situation, but we have one piece of interaction. But again, I mean, we're just... Normally, this is a hand I would strongly consider throwing back. But within the context of this deck specifically, I kind of can't. I played Stormwood Falls first. Answer, likely yes? Well, that digs me out of a situation. Now I can play a tap land if I want and hold up the Molten Exhale, which is nice. We have a Dragon to Behold, so we can do that if we need to. No white source. I think here we just go shields down. It's mana inefficient, but again, there's very little that I can do about it. The Dragon's praying that I don't hate my place here. They might just be on mono removal. Maybe just hold up the Molten Exhale here. There's no reason to get fancy. See if they have the 1/1 counter snakeskin. I was gonna say Spider Silk Armor, and I knew that wasn't right. So now we have to kind of just go wide into the face of this and hope that it disincentivizes an attack. That's fine. Let's just turn 400. +3/+3 does what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It gives it dead. It kills everything, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but it also trades. So if they put the counters on, obviously that takes that off the table. If they just make the... Yeah, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll just chump. Lots of bigs. Right now, our best bet is racing, which is like an absurd prospect. The one thing keeping us alive is the lack of trample. When that changes, we are certainly dead. They definitely should make another, yeah. So Teaming Dragonstorm blocking for us. Question is, do we want to tap something, or do we want to make a 3/3 that can check the 2/2? The 3/3 already checks the 2/2, so that seems pretty, like, worthless. The one thing we're not, like, the problem we're being held to is we just have to do a little too much right now. Like, we have to present a clock while trying to evade a clock. Okay. They're going to put 2 creatures out, presumably. Yep. The bearer here is... That's kind of bad for us, considering they could start pumping as soon as next turn if they so choose. If they... Okay. Right now, that tap really helped. Like, just having to kind of chump block here is really nice. Okay. probably going to remove the Dragonstorm, I'm guessing, because it creates the most blockers. I mean, there's almost no chance I play the Vanguard, right? Because that's a single spell where if I draw a land that's untapped, I can play Dragonstorm and Envoy and add 3 bodies to the board. Right now I have 2 red sources, so I can only pump for 5/9, so I don't kill them here unless I draw untapped red source. Yeah, that was probably the worst take, just because there's no chance I do that here. So the one thing we have to watch is just the pump across the board. So 8, 9, and 8 is 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So untapped land is a good draw for me. There's no way anything stays alive if I block. So 7, 8, 9. So 8, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then it just puts me to the test with a lot of blocks, so I do think I have to soak up 7. Untapped land is our best draw, so let's add 3 bodies to the board here. That's interesting, they didn't use the Bearer of Glory, so they must have something else, right? It's not untapped land. Okay. Three, 7, 10, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can... That's irrelevant. I don't even know why they played that, to be honest. They're putting a lot of thought into things that are inconsequential right now. Eight, 7, 7, 7. Three, 3. That's all I can do. 3, 4, 5. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's Exactsies. I think it's exactly 15 if I'm not mistaken. They're gonna, oops, I still have all these things. If they didn't need to do that, they would have just had exactly lethal. But again, players on Arena love to spend time doing stuff that does not matter. It's their favorite thing to waste time doing. It's so funny. It's like, okay, we get it. Like, you did the thing. You got it. Like, cool. Good stuff. Opponent goes first. This is certainly a mulligan. We can cast nothing in the hand. Not much to really talk about there. Pretty easy mulligan. Just got to put back the detainment here. We have a curve. We can make a blocker if we need to. We don't have a turn 3 play, so it's the perfect time for a tap land, like no biggie. Next turn we get to Dragonstorm, depending on what they do. We could also Envoy. Timber Tawny back, fine. Big looter. Means the Formation Breaker's not going to attack here, which is nice. Not really in the tank. Might be hurting for land or something. We do want to... Like, untap land was quite the draw for us, so... I think we just do that. A globe makes a lot of sense. That is an aggressive use of a Molten Exhale. I'm going to put the counters on because I want to disincentivize the Formation Breaker from attacking, and I want to have the Envoy be able to draw me a card. So just the Temur Tawny back can attack here, and I'll take it. That's okay. I don't love it, but I'll take it. I think we just want a Serpent here now. Like, we just want to tempo back that. Like, this just lets me do the most with my cards, and that's kind of what I need to be doing every turn. The onus is very much on me to want to get every little bit of value out of my cards as possible. If I draw an untapped land, I can play both of these cards, which is nice. Being able to double spell with the Storm Shell's extra nice, because then I'll be able to draw 3 cards. Yeah, like, just kind of pushing the Effortless Master and just removing 2 very otherwise easy to put out counters is nice. They're pinched for red. That seems to be their big problem. Now I gotta find a removal for that, because now that's my big problem. Happily trade the Tawny back for the Serpent if need be. Likely just gonna see an attack from the Bellringer here. If they attack with the Tawny back, the big problem is the Vanguard attacking and putting the counters on itself. Being able to attack as a 7/6 is pretty gnarly, and they have really bad blocks for it. So, like, the Tawny back kind of wants to stay back for that reason. Okay, that's fine. Likely means they won't attack. If they do, I'll happily trade the token for the Tawny back. I mean, I traded 2 cards for that one singular card, so... Still pinched for red here. We'll see what they can draw. Their second spell is a little bit cheaper from the Bellringer. 3 counters on that to make it a 6/6. Unblockable. And the Effortless Master is a 6/5. I mean, a 6/6 and a 6/5, that turns really gnarly. And they both get to attack here. think they'll probably just take the 5 here. Now we can draw another card. They've drawn very light on lands. Yeah, you got me. Might just attack with the bell ringer. They're attacking with the master. Toofa, toofa. Opponent's drawn 5 land. 5. And continue to just spew off card after card. We have drawn 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 land. That's insane. Now, we have Dragonstorm some of those lands into play. That much is true. But you figure we're thinning our deck so aggressively that we want to increase the potency of our draws. And opponents just naturaled exclusively 5 land. Our deck has 1 basic left in it. It looks like they found something to interact with the dragon as the last card for the game. That is so completely cracked. God, Magic is nuts. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, that's the dregs of Magic, you know? It's an old game with old resourcing mechanics, and this is kind of the trap you fall into when you play it. Is what it is. The deck was 100% a soup. Like, I can't say anything about that. Last game was frustrating in that I feel like we could have definitely taken over had we drawn a little bit better. But them's the breaks. That's why you plays the Magics. So we will be back next time with a whole nother video for you. Till then, cast more spells.